Good morning to yous. What's going on, cupcakes? So it's Sunday, the 12th, I think. And just give you a little update of the, I'm not calling it a failure, but a collapse and a learning experience of mine. If you've been following along, you know about transmission. You know, I made it to Troy. Had a little money come through last night, so that helped. Got Mama some money. She's sitting good. Fortunately, I mean, she works from home, so she doesn't need to use a lot of gas, and freezers are full. I mean, you know how much I used to like to cook. We've got two freezers. Stand-up freezer just full of all sorts of food. So she's set, but if you watch my last video, I hate to say it, I kind of cracked. I've been, you know, trying to stay so positive with this whole thing, and you know, just keep telling myself that, you know, I can't change anything that's already happened. I can just change what's gonna happen. Do it smarter, roll with the punches, and just do the best I can, and just trying to stay positive. But while I was making that video, you know, I kind of overshared a little bit as far as our financials, and when I mentioned how much money Kat had on her to deal with until I got some money in her account, kind of hit me. And not the situation I ever wanted to be in or put her in. And of course, she's a trooper, so she didn't complain. She kept telling me, and you know, when I put money in her account last night, she said, "No, hold on to it. You're out on the road. You may need it." And you know, because she knows she's not hurting there. She's fine. You know, it's not like we smoke and, you know, she needs to go get cigarettes every day or anything like that. But still, it just kind of hit me because, you know, I was real proud of myself for getting into this business and bouncing back after my position being canceled or discontinued at my last job. I'm sure you guys all remember that, you know, I got a severance package and everything else, so that makes you feel good when, you know, it sucks losing a job, but when they give you money on the way out, you know that at least it wasn't because of my performance or my lack of abilities or anything else like that. I was with the company for 10 years. But when I started mentioning, you know, about Kat with not having any money at home, it hit me hard. If you notice at the end of the video, I kind of got off there kind of quick. Yeah, I'm a big bitch, whatever. But we're good. I was able to go out. I'm parked at a Walmart right now, and I was able to go in and get me a buddy heater last night. Oh my God, what a freaking difference! I didn't even get the big one. I got it's like $70, and that thing's crazy. I'm just wandering around the parking lot trying to get my walks in. Keep my blood moving, you know what I mean? But, man, run that thing for about 15 minutes. I was good most of the night. Woke up about 3 a.m. It was about 36 degrees inside the van. So, you know, with my circulation problems in my feet, they get real cold. And I'm, you know, sleep with a pair of regular socks and 2 pairs of big old wool socks, and they still will get super cold. But they weren't last night. It's kind of nice. Kick that heater on another 20 minutes, shut it off, and I was kicking blankets off me. It's freaking awesome. Talked to my dispatcher, the guy I'm going to be going to drive with. I'm not sure. I think we're going to get together today. He's got another van that he's gonna let me do some short runs around here with, just so I can get some money rolling in, you know. While we get the decals and all the paperwork done on the other van, the bigger one that I'll be taking over. It's a Dodge Sprinter, 3/4 ton extended. Nice. I'll be able to stand up. That's gonna be the shit. Can't wait for that. But I'm not. I guess he's having troubles getting all the decals off because he bought it used. You know, runs top notch, he says, and he's been a fleet owner for many years, so he knows what he's doing. But it's got decals because it used to be one of them guys that come into the house after a flood and clean it up or something like that. So it had all the vacuum equipment in the back, but all the decals were on the outside. When you're talking about highs in the 30s, he's trying to use a heat gun to heat those up, and he's doing it outside. Decals don't like to come off, I guess. But so that still needs, but I should be in that Tuesday and be out on the road. But in a nutshell, wow, it seems like I've been talking a lot longer than this. In a nutshell, spirits are good. We're doing good. I appreciate all the well wishes, everything else out there you guys are telling me. And I'm just putting this out there because you know, Crafty Trucker did a video, I think it was yesterday. So you want to be an expediter? Oh no, so you want to be an owner operator? That's what it was. And man, if I didn't know any better, they were talking about me as far as how I went into this. Not keeping track of my numbers, not looking at all the expenses the way I should be, not running it like a business, which it is, you know. And those two are just so damn smart, and they don't pretend to know it all. They just have some good experience and are wise. So if you are ever thinking about doing this, you know, don't learn from me, because you see how that worked out. Go check out Crafty Trucker. Go check out some of these other guys. Sure, they're in a straight truck, but it's still the same gig, just on a little bit bigger scale. But you still have to do what they're saying the exact same way, as far as tracking numbers, about treating it like, you know, you're running a legit business. So anyways, I'm going to be reaching out to them. They're talking about an app they had for tracking profits and expenses and stuff like that. And when I take over this truck, you know, it's a 60-40 split, where the owner, you know, he owns the truck, he pays all the expenses on the truck, insurance, fuel. That's a big one. Fuel can be very expensive, a lot more so than I expected, as far as how much you actually spend. And then I get 40% of the total ticket, so he gets 60. Gas and all that stuff comes out of his 60. If we get a run that's $1,000, say, right off top, I get $400, and I know I get that $400, and that $400 goes into my account, and I don't have to worry about, well, I got to save money on the side for my next run, for fuel and all that. You know, be back to like getting a regular paycheck like I did, you know, before. So, you know, it's just I'm gonna, what was I talking about? People look at you funny when you're talking on your phone. Actually, they don't even know I'm making a video. They just think I'm FaceTiming with you. I don't care. I'm gonna play it like that $600 is all the expenses of a new van. Say I went out and bought a new van. That 60%, I'm going to consider my van payment, my insurance, my fuel, my maintenance, all that stuff. And I'm going to track every number down to the penny of everything I spend. If I go inside and get a iced tea refill, I'm going to document it. And that's going to give me a better idea of how to run this business when I'm able to take it back over and do it on my own, because it will happen. I'm not giving up. You know, I feel like a pretty big failure right now, but you know, I just went into it wrong, and I'll get through it. Fortunately, I am a good worker, so my carrier wanted to keep me on, and it was awesome. So anyways, that's where I'm sitting right now. You guys, if you are interested in something like this, go check out Crafty Trucker. They've got a lot of great videos. Remember, everything they're doing is basically what you do in a cargo van, except on a bigger scale, you know. So with that, I bid you adieu. I don't even know what that means. Did I just step in something? No, it's tall grass. Okay, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Remember, have fun. See you. Oh, it's freaking cold here. It's still like 34 degrees right now. Bye.